Interest rates are at 7%, and there's 30 to 40% fewer buyers in the market. So why the heck aren't the prices dropping? I get this question all the time. It's a great question, and I'm here to shed some light on that. I'm Scott Gregory. I've been selling real estate here along the Emerald Coast for over 20 years. And there was a CNBC article recently about house hunting has been difficult and it's about to get harder. And, again, I know this is coming as a shock to many of you, but basically, here's what's going on, right? Typically throughout history, when the interest rates go up, the prices go down, right? There's an inverse relationship between those. However, here we have a problem. Yes, in most markets across the country, there's 30 to 40% fewer buyers than there were when the market was hot and then started to cool off. But inventory is even lower than it was last year. So now we find ourselves in the situation where now the prices are continuing to creep up despite the high interest rates and the fewer pool of buyers. So let's look at a few statistics. The last week of June, the number of houses for sale were fewer than the same time a year ago. And that's the first time that's happened in 59 weeks. Okay. The bottom line is prices are unlikely to cool anytime soon. New listings in the last week of June were down 29% over last year. Sellers who have 3 to 4% mortgages don't want to pay 7%. Now, the prices softened a little bit last year when the interest rates started shooting up. The prices did start softening a little bit, but that ended in January, according to the Case-Shiller Home Price Index. The prices are continuing to creep up ever since. Now, here along the Emerald Coast, when it comes to the buyer pool, most of the towns along the Emerald Coast are seeing about 15 to 30% fewer buyers when we were at the top of the market. So it's a little bit like things are a little bit better here along the Emerald Coast. And the reason for that is, our beautiful beaches, of course. Florida is netting 1,000 people a day. That's people who, even accounting for people who leave, they're netting 1,000 people a day. And people are flocking here for the better lifestyle, weather, and the low taxes. Even if there is a market softening for the sellers at some point in the near future, I think the fall will be a lot less here in Florida than it will be in some other places. If you are looking for a house and you're having trouble finding what you want, we have a program that we call our Perfect Home Finder program. Basically, what we do is we use the same marketing that we use to get our sellers top dollar, but we have a consultation with you and find out exactly what you're looking for. And then at our own cost, we go out and we look for it for you. No obligation for you to buy anything. We just want to find the perfect home. Your perfect home may not be on the market, and that seller may be thinking of selling. So if that's something that interests you, again, no obligation to buy anything. Just reach out to me. You can reach out to me anytime at 850-677-1630. You can call or text me. Thank you. Let's talk soon.